The only reason why people are above you is because of the fact that they put more action and they put more energy. They put their being into being who they wanted to be. So when they got to that point, they were already who they were. And what the fuck are you going to do with ATTR? Tell me. Nothing, right? Silence, crickets. That's what I thought. Boom! What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Don Censored, a channel where I share my tips, tricks, and my own knowledge as I go through on my self-improvement journey. Welcome back, guys. Just wanted to say I hope you guys have all been well. In today's video, we're gonna hop right into it. Today I want to talk about something I've talked about before on TikTok. Do follow me at underscore AOA Don on TikTok. But there is this one law that I do want to get into that I think is really crucial to the way that the entire universe works, the entire way our society, the way our lives are built. Honestly, the thing that drives most people to be able to reach success. And the thing that I'm talking about, the law of action. Now, to kind of explain what this means is the law of action is, in my opinion, a simple combination of Newton's laws of motion and the law of attraction having a baby, right? Newton's laws of motion say that one of them says that an object in motion stays in motion, right? So an object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest will always stay at rest, right? And the law of attraction states that the more positive our thoughts, the more positive life is. The way that it works is that the law of action and the law of attraction are the same thing, right? To attract something, you have to have some type of action towards it, right? Think like a magnet. If you have two magnets holding it like this, you're not going to feel anything. But the moment you take action and start moving these magnets forward and they start going like this, they're going to click, right? So the same way you have to think about trying to attract something in life, you have to do so to obtain it, right? So let's say your goal is becoming a millionaire. Your goal is becoming a millionaire. You can't just think, I want to become a millionaire and then not go do anything towards it, right? What the fuck was the point of the thought, my guy? Like, what was the thought? What was the point of the thought? There was no point. If there's no action behind this thought, there's no attraction to you, right? So if you want to attract something, you have to act like it, right? I'm trying to get in even better shape. So what have I been doing? I've been sleeping right, working out. Like, I'm one of those fucking gym influencers, bro. Like, I have been decimating myself in the gym and I've been seeing progress, right? As I keep destroying myself, I keep getting built back up stronger and stronger and stronger, right? I'm living what I want to become. I want to become one of those people who it's like, damn, bro, that dude is fucking jacked. Like, I want to be one of those people. Everybody wants to be one of those people, right? But very few are actually putting in the action to attract this towards them. Does that make sense, right? Now, going back into it, with the law of action, there's another thing that kind of comes with it, right? Simply nothing but an energy exchange between you and your thoughts, and not only your thoughts, but also the actual thing you want to become. So, even better picture, right? Let's say I'm driving a car, right? Let's say I have a car right here. And with this car, what I want to do is I want to get myself from here to point B. When I want to get to point B, I need to put in some type of action. But not only do I need to put in some type of action, I need to be putting some fourth amount of energy into it. And I don't mean energy as in like, oh, I'm doing the task. I mean energy as in your entire being has to be dedicated to the thought of becoming this thing. You truly get from A to B when you become obsessed with it. Because the thing about it is that with the law of action, you are throwing that energy out and you're projecting it into your reality, into your universe. So if you want to get to wherever you want to go, you need to be putting forth the energy to get what you want back. I didn't start seeing significant change in my body, in my mindset, in my diet, in my financial state until I actually started living by this rule and pretty much putting my entire thoughts into everything that I do. I become every single thought that I want to become. I am that bodybuilder. I am that millionaire. I am that business owner. I am that person who changes people's lives and helps people become a better version of themselves. I am a person who's constantly improving themselves to get better. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to become your thoughts. You have to become it. But not only do you have to become it, you have to put action towards it. There's no attraction without action. If you take out the last part, you only get this. You get ATR. What the fuck are you going to do in life with ATR if there's no action behind this? If there's no action, there's no attraction. To get what you want, you need to put in forth action and you need to put in forth energy. That is the difference. The only reason why people are above you is because of the fact that they put more action and they put more energy. They put their being into being who they wanted to be. So when they got to that point, they were already who they were. They were already living in that reality. Their universe has been painted like that. So eventually it rewarded them with exactly what they wanted. They worked in, day out, trying to get that. Let me ask you a question. Every single promise that you've ever made, have you broken that? You probably have. We're human, right? Makes sense. If you have always made a goal and you never seem to keep your goal, like me, I've always said that I want to get in shape, I want to get a better diet, but I always fall off. This, I'm actually sticking true. I'm eating clean. You know, I have a couple cheat meals here and there, but clean. And I'm getting it into the greatest shape of my life. And trust me, it's going swimmingly, right? And the only way I would have been able to do that is keeping my promise, but not only keeping my promise, painting myself in that light of, okay, who am I? What does this person look like? And let me put forth action so I can attract that reality to become what is in front of me, right? The reality you want is nothing but you 2 to 3 seconds ago and now. There's no past and there's no future. There's only the present. Literally, there's only the present. The law of action works so well because instead of being like, oh, I'm going to do it like tomorrow. No, motherfucker, you're not going to have tomorrow. What's going to happen is that tomorrow is going to come. And when the tomorrow is present, you're going to say the same thing. And then when that tomorrow becomes present, you're going to say the same thing. There's no action. You're not going to attract anything if there's no fourth point of action towards it. How do you want to become great if there's no greatness, great forward motion being put towards becoming great? How does that make sense? If you want to become great, you have to put some type of action into becoming great so you can attract it towards your life, right? If that's what you want to do, that's what you need to be doing every single day. You need to be not only putting in the action, you need to be putting in the energy, you need to be putting in your being so you can become that reality that you want, so you can attract it towards you. So when that future reality becomes your present, it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. Guess what? I get to go into shirts that I used to never be able to fill out before, and my arms fill them out. My chest actually fills them out. I'm just leaning down. Even though I'm bulking, I'm actually gaining body recomping. I'm gaining more muscle than I am fat. Do you know how good it is to see that come in? Bro, I got a new job. I'm getting more money. Do you know how great it feels to see that come in? But the only reason I was able to get that was because of the fact that I was actually putting forth action. I was putting forth actual action. I was putting forth actual energy. You need to be putting forth energy so you can make action. Action does not happen without energy. If there's no energy, there's no anything. How would it even be possible to make an action happen if there's no energy to propel it forward, right? And if there's no action, say goodbye to attraction. Motherfucker, that shit's not happening. So if you want to get to where you want to go, if you want to drive this car to point B, you need to be going from putting forth all forth of your energy into doing action. So that way you can attract something. Because like I said, if there's no energy, there's no action. If there's no action, you only have fucking ATTR. And what the fuck are you going to do with ATTR? Tell me. Nothing, right? Silence, crickets. That's what I thought. With that being said, I'm going to break this down into one simple equation just so we can understand it even better. The law of action is nothing but energy being transformed into action. Action that is put forth with intention and your thoughts. When your action matches the intention and thoughts of who you are trying to become, right? Your intentions and thoughts to become someone, to become something, to be something in this world, to leave a legacy behind in your own family's name, in your name, to be that one person in your family that everybody looks up to, or to even be whoever it is you might want to be. Maybe you want to go out into the mountains, go do something. I don't fucking care. Whatever it is, your intentions and thoughts to become that thing need to be put forth with energy and action. Because with energy makes action. Action plus intentions with your thoughts to become something will equal attraction. And guess what? With attraction, it's only going to lead back to you. So when you in the future, right? When you in 3, 4, 5, even 6 years from now, when that becomes that present you, the everything that you attracted along this line, bam, fucking hits. And now you're like, holy shit, I'm so happy I was doing that for the last 6 years. I am so happy I was doing that shit. Guess what, motherfucker? This shit is not quick. Get this out of your mind. It is not quick. The journey takes sacrifice. It takes hardships. It takes time. It takes sleepless nights, staying up to 2 a.m, doing whatever it is to get to where you want to go. That is exactly what it takes. It takes you time. It takes energy. It takes becoming it. But let me tell you something. When you see the fruition of those coming to you, I promise you, you will thank yourself so much because of that fact that you decided to sit down, shut the fuck up, and actually put forth the law of action into motion. You decided to take your energy and actually make it into something, make it into an action, and you decided to think and become something or become someone, and you put every single action towards those thoughts. Every action had the backbone, had the energy behind becoming who you wanted to become. So that way, eventually, once this equation happened, once it equaled your attraction, and that attraction eventually worked its way to you, you will thank yourself just because of the fact that you decided to stick your head down and keep fucking working, keep putting the law of action into motion. Because guess what? The thing that a lot of people do is that people will do only one of these things. They're either going to only put their intentions and thoughts to become something, but there's no action and there's no energy. Or maybe they might actually put their energy towards it. They put energy as in, man, I really want to become that person. I really want to be that thing, but there's no action. They put the two together. Or maybe there's actually some type of action and there's energy, but there's no intentions or thoughts. They're just moving in any way that they can, trying to find something. This is why a lot of you feel lost, because there's no direct correlation with everything. There's no energy. All of your energy is diverted toward multiple things: social media, your family, your friends, dealing with that bitch you have, dealing with that nigga you have, dealing with all the bullshit in your life, dealing with your boss, dealing with mental problems, dealing with everything. Energy is split between multiple things, and then your action has no definitive curve. There's no put forth energy into one simple thing to become great at, to make yourself into something, or multiple things. Whether you're trying to do multiple things and become a fucking mogul in multiple fucking directions, or whatever else it might be that you want to do, right? If there's only action and then you have no type of intentions or thoughts, you're going to be walking around like every other fucking person in the rat race. That's exactly what you're going to do. That's exactly who you're going to be, right? That's exactly where you are going to end up at. Don't be like any of those people. I hope my bloody stars you never become one of those type of people. I swear. Because when there is no forth of action and intentions and thoughts, there's no attraction. And then there's no energy, there's no more attraction. With that, it's just ATTR. ATTR. And when ATTR gets to you, it's not even going to get to you. It's going to get halfway through. It's going to get halfway through and there's not going to be anything left for you. Put forth the action. Make your thoughts into exactly what you want to be. Put forth action into being what you want to be. But put forth your very being, your very soul into being that thing. Because then, and only then, that is when you hunker down and you actually start working and putting action, energy, and thought behind every single one of your actions. Every meticulous thing becomes something that will propel you forward to where you want to go. That is exactly what you need to be doing. Put forth the law of action and become somebody great. Don't become somebody who sits and wallows. Become a person who conquers. Be a conqueror.